Hello guys, I am picking up my recording from where I left off in Celestic Town. This is my Pokemon Nuzlocke where I do things but only if it's Gen 3 related, right? That's how it goes. Something about the Pokemon only being from one region. Anyway, and you can see my team here on the right. And everything has been going pretty smoothly as of recently. So I'm hoping that stays that way. And the other good news is that I get to catch a Pokemon. So based on my rules, basically the only Pokemon that count towards anything are the Hoenn Pokemon. If they're not from a specific region, then they don't count for anything. Like that guy, he doesn't count for anything, but it would be nice if they gave me a Trico, a Mudkip, bro. I've been asking for both of these guys for a while. It's totally possible, but instead I only get Ivysaur, and it's very upsetting, man. I just want my freaking Trico. I don't think I've caught a Duskull. Holy camole. That could be useful. We're gonna Gust, hopefully not kill. Is that gonna kill? No way that's gonna kill, bro. That's a soft little... Oh! Yo, bro, almost died because I didn't think too hard. Alright, it's all good. He is alive, so I don't really care about all that. And we just throw the little Ultra Ball. Speed it up. And we got a Duskull. Cool. That is huge. I kind of did want one. I don't know if I'll be using him really, but it's a cool idea. There's an idea there of a Pokemon that I like. She is female, so we're gonna call her... I'm just gonna call her Mask. I'm just gonna call her Mask. I'm not gonna think too hard about it because honestly, I'm not in the mood to think too hard about it. I just want to play the game and have a good time. So, we got Mask, and now that brings us to going back to the other city. What is it called? Jubilife City. So I'm gonna go back to Jubilife City in a second, and I'll see you there. Alright guys, we're here in Jubilife City, and all we're gonna do is just walk straight through into this wild area over here, and we're going to get straight in the water. So if you haven't been keeping up, I've already caught something in this area, so I'm not... Wait, hold on, what's in this direction? So I'm not too worried about anything that I actually see in the water, but in terms of this Pokeball, I'll take that. And in terms of just the adventure, hopefully everything goes pretty smooth. So I'm thinking today I'll be fighting a gym leader, the steel type guy, and I'm not really sure what's the best... what a bum. I'm not really sure what's the best approach here because I don't really have a team that's really prepared for like steel ground types. At least I know one of them is like Bastiodon or whatever he is. But the rest, like, I'm not sure, man. I'm like really just in the dark guessing and praying at this point. We'll see. Okay, Mantike, I'm not expecting much. Bounce and Bubble Beam and maybe Supersonic. Those are my guesses. Shouldn't be too serious of a problem, but I'm gonna start with the Stun Spore because I do worry that it's gonna be pretty fast. And now that it agility'd, it just wasted a turn because it's stunned. It's not gonna move that fast even with the agility. Use Takedown, pretty pointless, so we're just gonna Gust again. And we can like just speed up another Takedown, Gust, 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 and we got the kill. Oh, we have a second player here. Machoke, I'm glad I never switched because now I just Gust, 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 Gust. Vital Throw does no damage, thank you so much. And we're good, and that means now Blushy levels up, and that's it. Okay, so we need to talk about Blushy. I like this Pokemon a lot. It's been very useful in this Pokemon run. The only issue is that I was hoping this guy wasn't gonna fight me, but of course he had to be the star of the show. I like this Pokemon a lot, but unfortunately I think it's time to retire Blushy. It's just a matter of figuring out who's gonna take her place. She's just not that good without any real moves. Like, she hasn't learned anything. And Cricketune sound, I just want to make some space to listen to that. But anyway, yeah, with that in mind, I'm not really sure where to take things. Okay, little bro got the electric symbols coming out of his Magnemite. That was cool, I guess. Flamey into like a Sonic Boom, Supersonic. I think it's Supersonic. It's mostly always those annoying moves. Okay, lock on. Pretty random, but whatevs. We'll just go for a Blaze Kick. Boom. Into the kill. Cool, cool, cool. Now, I get to collect these berries. And that's about it. I don't know if I could collect this one, can I? Oh, okay. Cool. Now we go inside. Ah, okay, this guy. May, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Lucas's father. The professor asked that I upgrade your Pokédex, you see. So, I chosen this spot on a hunch that you'd pass through. May I have your Pokédex for a moment? Let's see. Was I supposed to put in the software here? Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. All done. I've upgraded your Pokédex. I should explain it's been upgraded. I should explain how it's been upgraded, shouldn't I? No, yeah, bro. You just come in and just take my Pokédex and you think you don't need to explain that? Like, okay, go off, little bro. It can now display images of male and female Pokemon. Okay. Okay, I'll leave you to carry on with your project for the professor. May I also ask you to keep an eye on Team Galactic. The professor's concerned about what happened in Jubilife City. It's probably nothing to worry over. I'll be on my way. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Blah, blah, blah. That's his catchphrase. Alright, and we're in Canalave City. So from here it should be pretty straightforward. We go inside the Pokédex to heal. The Pokemart. Poke Center. Oh my god. Yeah. I just recently woke up out of a nap and I am like 90% here, 80%. Let's just bring that to a safe 70. Uh-oh. No, balls. Okay, bring that down to 70%. Whoops. Hey, May, you're going to challenge the gym leader up past here, eh? Someone should check to see if you're ready for the challenge. I forgot he fights you here. I kind of remembered and I kind of forgot what a goofball I am. That someone is me with my brand new gym badge. Bro, this guy is so annoying, bro. Alright, this is a serious battle. Staraptor is a good start for me, I think. Oh my god, Staraptor, bro? Holy camole. Okay, here's the problem. I have a steel rock type. Almost a perfect match for this Staraptor. It's even intimidated to make things even better for me. One huge issue. Does it know close combat? I don't know for sure and I'm kind of scared to find out. However, no, that's actually a pretty big deal because Tiny would be 4 times weak to that. I feel like I need Tiny to take the hit because I don't really have a better option here. Hopefully it's a wing attack. It's not going to be close combat to start. No, it's a double team. Okay. That is fine. I want to speed up so bad because I just want to know what this thing has. I would Iron Defense just to be careful, but I don't really know what else am I gonna use this against. All right, takedown. It's telling me it's giving I don't have close combat, which is good. All right, Rock Tomb misses, which is just okay. I will speed up if I miss again because that is really annoying. No, cool. We land our Rock Tomb. Perfection. And it is not going to kill. But it does lower Staraptor's speed. I don't know if I actually care about that. I'm going to go for the Iron Defense just in case. Okay. Okay, little bro. Okay. Okay. I wish I didn't go for Iron Defense now. Alright, so what are we looking at? Water move. What water move? I'm not sure, actually. Gerbil is pretty tanky, but doesn't necessarily have good moves to fight this thing. And Sloth is a Sloth. So I'm gonna go with Gerbil to start. And then we're gonna pressure this thing into doing things. Okay, Bubble Beam, that should be nothing. The other options are what? Gonna be Drill Peck. Yeah, so that does nothing. We go for a return. Aerial Ace. Yeah, sure. Sure, little buddy, sure. Now we return. Oh, I forget he's a steel type. Okay, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna Aqua Ring. We're going to Aqua Ring. Holy camole. I am feeling pretty confident I can deal with this stupid thing if I just give myself a second. We're gonna Charm. We're just gonna Charm a little bit. We're just gonna... Ooh, that hurt a little bit, but it's okay. We're just gonna Charm. We're just gonna Charm. Charm, 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 charm. While I heal up back to a steadier place. Okay, Bubble Beam didn't hurt that much, did it? Oh, it kind of did. Alright, that's kind of annoying, but we do have Aqua Ring working in the back, so hopefully if he switches to anything on the side of Aerial Ace, then that will give the advantage back to me. I went with Surf because I want to put some more damage on this. And then what we're going to do is switch to Sloth, I think, because that's probably my best option. He should come in pretty safely. I could also... Actually, that's my favorite option here, so I'm going to go with it. Yeah, he withdrew, which is fine by me. Which means that now Sloth gets to come in on Rosary, which is not bad, honestly. I don't think so. What's my moves? It's just return. So we're just going to return on the Roserade. Hopefully that's a one-shot. It is pretty low level, so I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, the only problem is like Poison Point or something like that. No. Okie dokie. That's all I needed to hear. Heracross is going to come in with a fighting type move. That means I go into Blushy, who can Intimidate plus absorb any fighting type attack that he throws my way. And it's Brick Break. That was going to be close combat. I'm just really hungry for that close combat. Maybe it's too early for them to be throwing that move in there. Now, do they switch? Because if they do, I might just go for a Stun Spore. Bro is really switching too. Like, I'm not used to the computer switching this much. Holy camole, he has Aerial Ace, bro. Why? Okay, that didn't do that much, which I'm glad because he's dead. Alright, so next he probably brings back in the stupid Empoleon, which actually is pretty annoying now that I'm thinking about it. He went for Rapidash, and unfortunately I did let my Gerbil take a beating, but I do have a Rock Steel type, so it's gonna... Oh, Fire Spin's not great. Yeah, Fire Spin's not great. But that's not bad either, because we're going to go for Rock Tomb. We're just going to go for a simple Dimple Rock Tomb. Oh no. Please either slow him down or kill him. I don't care which one it is, but do one of them. Oh, okay. Do I even have the option of switching out at this point? I don't know. I don't really care. I'm not too worried about it. Empoleon. Okay, this is good though, because now he gets slowed down as he gets hit by a Rock Tomb. How bad does that hurt? Not at all. But he does get slowed down, which is good. No more Fire Spin, also good news. We're gonna switch to Sloth. I think... Wait, hold on. I'm thinking... Savior might be able to compete here, but god, this thing is annoying because of the steel typing. If I could switch into Blaziken safely, I would do it, but right now I'm looking at a Bubble Beam, no? Alright, we're gonna take a chance here. We're gonna switch in Blushy. Blushy is going to take a Bubble Beam. I don't know if the computer thinks this hard about things, but I need it to think this hard about things right now. Because the ideal move that he would go for is Aerial Ace in response to this switch. That's crazy that that did that much damage, but whatever. Now... Ooh. Do I go into Flamey? Oh no, he's a fighting type. It doesn't even matter. Or Savior. I could have gone into Savior to start. I'm going to keep Savior as my secret weapon. I'm going to go into Sloth. who's gonna take an aerial ace, whatever, it doesn't matter. Or a bubble beam again. Cool, whatever. I guess it did kill. It did do the job anyway. Yo, bro, but why is it doing so much damage against me? I want to do counter, but it only works if he does aerial ace. If he goes for bubble beam, then it's just useless. This is why I didn't want to use Sloth in the first place, because of stupid steel typing. But we're gonna go for the return into a near kill. Okay. Now this is where things get annoying, because oh my, yo, bro, that's actually so annoying, bro. It's so freaking annoying. Is it time? Is it time to say goodbye to Blushy? That is the question I'm asking myself right now, because I'm very comfortable doing that. I don't really need her anymore, but it also feels so unethical, and that's the only reason I don't want to do it. Alternative option is he goes for bubble beam on Gerbil. Gerbil can't take 2 hits, I don't think. And then last option is Flamey. But like the way everyone else is taking this hit is just so ugly that I don't know. What's left on his team? How many Pokemon does he have left? He has 3. After Empoleon, it will be 2. Those 2 will be... Is Staraptor still alive? I think Staraptor is still alive, actually. Which is a huge issue in theory. Let me think. I'm gonna go into Savior. I think Savior can in fact do this. So we're gonna switch. Holy moly, bro. I'm tired already. Fury attack. What the hell? Oh, come on. Alright, whatever. And now we can just do a Psychic. Is Psychic clean? Like, it should be clean. Faster too, of course, because of the stupid Rock Tomb. Perfect. So Savior comes out nice and healthy as Blushy gets to survive 1 more second. Staraptor. Not sure how worried about him I am. I can switch into Tiny, who can hopefully take 3 hits, I would think. Maybe even more, because that's what I would think. Yeah. He could take that pretty healthily. I wasn't gonna think too hard about that one. I felt pretty confident that he's like very resistant to most moves that Staraptor brings into the table, unless he has close combat, which I'm pretty confident by now he just did not. And that brings us now, lastly but not leastly, to Rapidash. We gotten out a tighter spots than this before, right? I just made up some language for him because I'm not sure what he was saying there. So Savior, I'm not sure we're going for Fire Spin here. I don't know if I care. So I'm gonna just switch out to Flamey. Yeah, Flamey, classic name, man. Who should take this well, right? Yeah, super well. And then, yap with all your Fire Spins. Okay, Barry, bro. That's it, it's over. You lost. You lost. That's not gonna do any damage. Thank you. And then double kick for the win. Oh my gosh, let's go. I was just talking about being 70% here mentally. Now all of a sudden I'm fighting this animal, bro. Why are you like this, little bro? Why are you like this? Okay, Jesus. Yeah, you're just a bit better than me as usual. But listen up. Let me tell you who's going to take on the Pokemon League and become the champion. You guessed right, it's gonna be me. Anyway, you should go to the Iron Island and toughen up some more. Yeah, train at Iron Island. That's what I'd be doing before the gym. Whatever. I'm gonna heal. Look at this. Look at my team, bro. This is tragic. Oh my god. I mean, I still had like viable Pokemon, but like barely, bro. Oh my gosh, shout out to Blushy for surviving that, because I was gonna let her die if I needed to, but I didn't need to, and I'm glad I picked up on that before anything went wrong. I'm going to, yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Screw it. Now I'm gonna speed up a little bit so I can figure out where I'm going next, which should be in the library. to this old man? The gym leader and trainers of this gym often go on to Iron Island. They're not only train their Pokemon, but they work out as well. Yeah, fair enough, little old man. I can also just safely go into to the gym and fight. So that is an option. And then the last thing I need to do is just find out how to get onto Iron Island. They didn't really tell me. Okay, so I'm not sure. What does this guy say? You got anything to say? He just talks about books. I don't give two craps about books, bro. I'm not playing no Pokemon for books. Books? Are you crazy? How dare you? Here's the boat. But where's the captain? Is he in one of the houses? Are you in here? The door is tightly shut. Wait, so you told me to go out of Iron Island to train for the gym battle? But then the guy's not here? Are you that guy? Who did I say it was again? Oh yes, I remember now. I'm the move leader. Come to make me force your Pokemon to first get some moves? Oh, remember to forget. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna say no to that for now. I just want to look around. What's up? Your clothes look damp, blah, blah, blah. And so there's no captain, my captain. I have to... Wait, what did I get? You know how abilities have their own abilities? Yeah. Okay, how Pokemon have their own abilities. It was skill swap. Something about the ocean. Thank you so much. And that's all the patience I had for that crap. I didn't mean to go back in the library. I'm just gonna look. Oh, here's... Oh, there you go. I found the guy. Wait, what's this? Ooh, what's that? Yes, we can... I never knew about this. What? I would have completely missed that in any other day. U-turn? Thank you so much. Yo, I love the nice slow pace of this game. Look at that. Look at that. How slow it is. Alright, let's speed it up. Alright, seriously. Do you want to go to Iron Island? Yes, I do. Thank you so much. Alright. We're going to Iron Island. Though I'm not really sure what I want to do there right now because I do want to train there. I don't think I want to work through the Iron Island stuff. Listen, I'm not in the mood. I'm just not in the mood right now. I do want to finish it, just not now. Give me that egg later, man. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna explore the houses and see what's over here. It's an empty bed. I'm guessing that's where you heal. And then Roxy, you are... Oh, you're May. I'm Riley. I'm a trainer, and yes, it is a bit odd that I would be training here. Anyways, it's always nice to meet another trainer. Here's a gift. What did I get? Strength? Waterfall? Strength. Yeah. Alright, and Riley goes inside. Hopefully, please, Riley, do not force me to team up with you before I catch anything. Just don't make me team up with you before I catch anything. Alright? Okay. Here we go. We're gonna catch something. There it is. That took a while. And it's a Gen 2 Pokemon? Right? I had to quickly make sure to check my phone that is Gen 2, and it is, so I am good. And now we have an escape rope. I'm gonna speed up a little bit and pray. Oh my gosh, there's so much crap. I just want the freaking Murkrow again. No, wait, that's not even what I want. I can't catch you, little guy. I'm gonna try one more time. If not, I'm just gonna cut. Jesus squeezes. Oh! It's Wilmer. We just hit him with a gust again. And he should eat it pretty well. Please eat it pretty well, Mer. You went to sleep, you idiot. Alright, good one, buddy. Gust again. And then we're gonna quick attack. And then that's it. Hurry up. Bro's sleeping. Like, what the hell? I'm not here to catch a sleeping Pokemon. Alright. We will take that. That is a viable, functional, useful to some extent Pokemon. And I'm just gonna call her Blubby. Blubby. I could call her so many whale-related things, but I'm gonna call her Blubby. Because that's what fell into my name. I mean, into my head. Alright, let's go back to the Pokemon Mart Center. Poke Center. Okay, we're here at the gym, and we're gonna enter and get to work. I'm not really coming in with any particular strategy or expectation. I just want to slap some guys around for ever thinking their steel types would beat my fire fighting Pokemon. Steel represents an unbending spirit. If one refuses to accept defeat, the path to victory reveals itself. Alright, let's see what you got, little bro. You're doing a whole lot of yapping. I'm not sure how to feel about this. Alright, I think I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Rock move, ground move. It's just like, no matter how I paint it, it's just always bad. So we're gonna switch to Gerbil, who comes in on a taunt. Lame. But then I can just surf. You know, it's just kind of annoying. Like, I feel like Flamey has just not had a good time in this playthrough. It's like I can't really use him because he has no real opportunities to fight anyone. Like, it's just so handicapped against me. It sucks. Alright, I'm gonna put in Gerbil. Screw this, bro. Gerbil's the Gerbil. A Pokemon Gym. Pokemon Gym isn't only about seeing how tough your Pokemon happen to be. It's so much deeper than just that. It's a test of you as a person. Alright, little bro. All that yap, and you got a Magnemite. Good one. So every time I switch around, it's just something new, right? Alright, we go into Tiny, who takes the Spark. Sure, just don't paralyze me, thanks. And now I just Rock Smash, bam, into your face. And then you do Spark, good one. I am in fact paralyzed, and Rock Smash. Cool, thank you so much. Well, I am a bit disappointed, but whatever, it's a Pokemon strategy. Alright, let me go here. Okay, we're back. There's like 4 panels I can walk on. I'm just gonna grab one. Cool. We're here. And now we do this one. Also cool. Alright, this guy. Should we put Flamey back in the front? Do I believe in second chances? I sure do. Let's see. I get to work all day with my Pokemon. And even battle sometimes. I get all the fun I need every day. Oh, okay, cool. Wait. What the? That's what happened. It's the same guy. He just changed his voice to fool me. He disguised himself. That was brilliant. What the hell is the point of this crap? Alright, this into this. Alright, it's a new guy. Everybody. Go figure. Okay, yep, you know. An ace that has the knowledge and experience of battling at high levels. I'll demonstrate what that means to a noob like you. I'm so funny. Alright, little bro. Throw out what you got. Scizor, cooked. Oh my gosh, he's so cooked, bro. He's more cooked than my baked chicken from the other day, bro. And my oven baked chicken, bro, that was the worst chicken I've ever eaten in the world, bro. It was just so crisp in the worst way, bro. Come here, bro. I had black chicken, bro. That's what that was, bro. It was burnt to bits, bro. Alright, let's go this way and that way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just hitting panels, bro. Ooh, look at me. I'm going crazy. Ooh, okay. Just follow the trainers is my logic. Hey, someone, Pokemon and people have worked together for many years. Let us show you an example of that history. Hey man, I feel like someone downstairs was imitating your exact voice, and I think that's messed up. And so I'm snitching. Alright, let's get out Flamey, who can just blaze kick. So I feel like here's the handicap with Flamey. Flamey is so strong at attacking, but nothing else. Like defensively, he struggles. And as a result of it, I never really have a good excuse to bring Flamey in on just anybody. I think also his moves aren't always that great. Like Blaze Kick and Double Kick are just fine moves, not great moves. So it means like if he's not gonna get the one-shot kill, like I don't really feel comfortable throwing him in the line of sight. I really need to see matchups that like make a lot more sense, and I thought this gym would be his time, and then I realized like wait, but like all the actual guys gym Pokemon are going to be ground types as well, which is horrible. Or are they? I mean partially. Or rock. Anyway, yeah, we're coming out swinging with super heavy judo chops. Alright, let's see it, little bro. Let's see those judo chops. Steelix. Yo, bro, I'm scared, bro. But let's just double kick him to death, bro. Double kick him to death. 1. Oh my god, I'm scared. Just don't... Alright, well, I think with that, I can just safely kill him, right? So we're gonna double kick him to death. Bam. And bam. That is 1 dead Steelix. I don't know what he wanted to do other than screeching and stuff like that, but there you go. Steelix number 2. I do have a reduced defense. He is higher level. I'm just not gonna take any chances. I'm gonna switch to Gerbil, who can come on in on a Sandstorm. Interesting choice. I think that does nothing for you. What was the point of that? Anyway, and then we surf. And I don't know what this Steelix is carrying, man. This is the problem, is that they could easily be Garbo Larbos, bro. Like, I think the moves that I'm worried about is obviously Earthquake. And then there's like Rock Throw, or Rock Slide, or Rock Tomb. Like, there's so many rock moves these guys could have. But they're just not using them. I got disoriented because of things. Anyway. So I've been very confused in walking around this stupid gym, because I don't know what to expect from the trainers. By focusing on only one type, you can really see the strengths and weaknesses of that Pokemon. Alright, little bro, let's see what you got. Ace Trainer Brianna throws out Bronzor. Bronzor is also not great because he probably resists a lot of my moves, so it's just really tedious to fight him. And as I'm saying that, I'm realizing I don't really have a good option for a Bronzor. So we're gonna Flame Kick. Blaze Kick. I think it's the only option I really have. I'm gonna bulk up, actually. Bulk up into Blaze Kick. And then hopefully that does some decent damage. Extra Sensory. Depending on how much damage this does, I will quickly pull out Blaziken. Okay, cool. Flamey is alive and misses. Now you're just taking the piss, as they say, bro. You're taking the piss. Holy camole. You guys are just a bunch of jerks, bro. I swear. So corny, man. Gerbil Sloth. Problem with Sloth is that he doesn't do anything to freaking steel types, man. Gerbil, come on in. Extra Sensory, yeah, how quaint. We're gonna surf. Boom, 1 surf. Yes, extra Sensory, 2 surfs. Yes, Confuse Ray. 3 surfs. And you're dead. Bronzor. Again. We're just gonna do the same strategy. It's 1 surf. 2 extra Sensories. Oh, come on. Why am I still confused? Through 2 serves. Oh, no. Holy crap. Okay. I got greedy, and I'm not that sorry about it. We're going to switch to Gardevoir, who's going to resist that. And then we're gonna Calm Mind. Gyro Ball, that's annoying, but I'm not a fairy type, so I don't care. Confuse Ray, that's actually annoying. Alright. Oh, boo-hoo, I hurt myself. Oh, boo-hoo, I hurt myself again, right? Good one. Oh, boo-hoo, I hurt myself again, right? 2 psychics, and we got a kill, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. These guys are so corny. Who is it? Bronzor? Again? Bro, enough. Holy camole, these guys just don't stop, bro. Alright, it's between Tiny and Sloth. Tiny, Sloth. Who has the better moves? Neither of them. They're so bad right now. Oh my god, I'm not steel type made. Jeez Louise. Alright, we're just gonna gust. I mean, first let's stun Spore because he's obnoxious. Yeah, you like Confuser, right? How about gust? Gust, bro, I'm just spamming this. Oh, Gyro Ball, Gust. Gyro Ball? Bubble. Hold on, I'm getting scared. I'm scared. I think we can take one more. Oh, he went for extra sentry. That's not a kill, so it's not my problem. And then that brings in, I guess, Sloth, Tiny. Tiny is more efficient because of the whole I don't want to attack every other turn thing. Rock Smash will be normally effective, but it's not a strong move. Iron Head, on the other hand, is strong, but it's just not very effective. We're gonna go with Iron Head. I trust it more. Alright, buddy. You could have gotten paralyzed like one other time, you know. Well, there you go. That was really freaking annoying, but we got it done. And what's left? Bro, what's left? Yeah, and then that's the pathway to the gym leader. Perfection. Now we work our way back, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I am going to switch my team around for this fight, as you can see. Actually, let me show you. As you can see, I am planning to use what is going to be a Sharpedo and this little ghost boy in this fight. And the main reason why is because I just need a little bit of an advantage against, you know, the steel types. A lot of my Pokemon that I was using before just not gonna cut it when it comes to that fight matchup. So that's my plan. I also have a headache. I'm really tired. So I'm gonna take this as slow as possible. I might be here for like another 40 minutes or to an hour just training. It depends, especially because I have 2 brand new Pokemon joining the team. So I'm not gonna be talking much until I get to that gym leader. Be right back. Okay, guys. I've been going through some really tough times while training. I don't even know how to begin explaining that right now. I'm really not in the mood. I'm so pissed off. So this game really tested my patience. It's the short version of it. So I'm just gonna be doing this little walking and daycare action here. So on my right side of the screen, you can see on my watch, you can see that I am refreshing the Poketch app, and it's because I want to see if my Pokemon are leveling up. Every time I take a step, they gain experience because they're currently in the daycare. So that's Duskull and Baltoy in there. Hopefully they level up without a problem. Okay, guys, we need to talk. It's been an hour since I last stood here training, and a lot has changed. So I'm just gonna try to walk you through some of the things that happened. And yeah, I don't know. I'm very upset right now. First thing that happened, Tiny couldn't match up well against any of the Pokemon in the grass nearby because most of them were water types or just were resistant to the steel/rock type moves. So I end up matching up against the bug type Pinsir. I think, oh yeah, this is a perfect advantage for me. And it turns out that this Pinsir not only has a fighting type move, but it's specifically revenge. So after surviving a rock type move, he just retaliates and one-shots Tiny. So there goes one of my most important Pokemon that I've been using this whole time. I am extremely pissed off, especially because it's like I couldn't find any Pokemon to match Tiny up against. She never got to evolve. She kept getting matched up in the worst situations. It was just like, I can't keep leveling you up and then you just die. Okay, great, perfect. Next, I planned to level up our Carvana, and it was getting pretty difficult to level up anything in this area that wasn't at the correct level of like 30 something. So I take Carvana back to an old area that I used to grind again around, and all the Pokemon here I was seeing were like level 24, level 23, right around Carvana's range. And then I couldn't really do anything because it only had Ice Fang. And then guess what? I match up against a Pokemon that's level 28, a freaking Delibird. And then it throws a present, and it just happens to do damage. Not that it would have mattered. I probably would have let it hit eventually. And boom, one shot. Crazy, ridiculous nonsense, whatever, right? So that's when I come in with a new strategy. I say, screw this stupid like training bull crap, right? I'm over it. I'm tired of going in the grass, right, to find the right Pokemon to kill. And so I send Claydol or Baltoy and Dusclops, or whatever the hell his name is, into the Pokemon's daycare, which we spoke about. The big part here is that it allowed me to get them both up to like level 38, at which point I was going to use that as an opportunity to grind them in the grass, because one, I needed to evolve them, and two, because I wanted them to pick up some extra stats for killing actual Pokemon and start training through the daycare. And then I was able to get my Dusclops, but my Baltoy gets caught in a situation where he was needed to heal. I was just about to leave the grass. I get caught by a wild Pokemon. Okay, cool, whatever. I'll just switch because Baltoy might be too slow. I switch. Pursuit. Freaking Pursuit, bro. I don't know how to describe how incredibly frustrating that is. That I lost yet another Pokemon just training. 3 Pokemon. I think the biggest reason why is because I'm extremely tired. Not for any particular reason. I actually did take a nap, but I think that works against me because that makes me more groggy and more cranky and impatient. And I think that's where I'm getting punished, is for being impatient, but it's ridiculous how patient you need to be. So that's the main things. Let's just say goodbye to our fallen heroes, because this is a sad day in America indeed. So yeah, we have Tiny, we have Chompy, and I accidentally put Beyblade back in the box 1, but actually Beyblade belongs in box 2. So that's Beyblade, level 37. Oh, she was inches from evolving into Claydol, at which point I think she, look at that, level 35 experience to the next level. Look at that bar, bro. I got edged. Anyway, inches from evolution, and yeah, gone. So that's the current situation for the Pokemon I lost, which means I needed to build my team a little differently than I was hoping, and we're gonna talk about that back in the gym. Okay guys, we're here. It's been like 2 hours for me. I don't know how long the video itself is gonna be. But here's the current team. We still have a lot of the same faces: Flamey, Savior, Gerbil, Sloth, all level 41. Blushy, I didn't bother to level her up because the only reason she'll come out is either to intimidate, avoid a ground move, or to sacrifice. So between those 3 things, I'm not really looking forward to using her at all, and I hope I don't. So strategy is pretty obvious, hopefully. Gerbil is pretty tanky. Has both a healing move and a water move. So that's going to be really useful against his main players, which I know he has a Steelix and I know he has a Bastiodon, both of which are weak to water thanks to their secondary typing. And so the only question is, I don't know who the third Pokemon is, maybe Bronzong. I don't even know if there's a fourth. I'm assuming it's 3. I'm pretty sure I saw 3. But I don't know. I don't try to research these things. I just try to look at the level cap. Anyway, the other thing is then Slacking. I taught him Shadow Claw. So Sloth. No, Shadow Claw, still really powerful beast. Even though he likes to sleep between turns. But with Shadow Claw, he can actually touch them. Counter means, like, I know, like, if I really believe they're just gonna spam attack, like, I can counter. That's a tough one, though. I don't really like counter because it's too strategic. Like, it's too focused on, like, is that the move that's gonna come out? And I don't like that. I guess Encore could also be useful if I see a move that I want them to spam. But anyway, that's Sloth. Then we have Blushy again. Hopefully it won't come out. If it does, the best case is throwing a Stun Spore or Bubble. But really, she would only come out to either die, avoid a ground type move, or intimidate the other Pokemon, weakening their attack. Mask, new to the team. Yeah, when I got it off of the daycare, it had horrible moves, so I had to use some heart skills on this one. Basically very, very tanky. I think the most tanky Pokemon, hold on. Yeah, look, this is Gerbil, and this is Sloth, and this is Mask. Mask is extremely tanky, just doesn't have a crazy amount of health like the others do. Hopefully I get to do the trade evolution for Dusknoir eventually. But for now, we have Fire Punch, we have Payback. Well, we don't need Payback. Sorry, we have Nightshade, which will give me like a steady source of damage if he can like tank. She can tank whoever is in front of her. And then we have Will-O-Wisp, which will hopefully guarantee that I can tank whoever is in front of her. Then... And do some damage on the side, I guess. Savior, I'm not expecting to use her either. Very situational. I don't really see any real reason why I would bring her out except for taking some damage. Flamey, I'm so upset about Flamey because I've been wanting to see Flamey shine for the longest. It's literally in my starter. I burped. But the problem is that Flamey's attacks just aren't up to par with the Pokemon we're going against. And in this case, even though a fighting or fire type move would be extremely useful against a steel type, even a steel rock type, the biggest problem I have is that if he can't get the kill in one go, and I don't even know if he can, on any of these Pokemon, that means that he could possibly be the one going down from a rock type, ground type move. That's the one I'm really worried about, is any earthquakes. I don't know if any of them have earthquake, but that would be detrimental because now we only have Blushy to avoid that. So yeah, that's the situation. And it seems like from here, we're gonna get into the fight. Ah, that's Orberg's gym badge. I see. You defeated my son. But that's no surprise. He still has much to learn. In place of my son Rourke, I, Byron, will take your challenge. Alright, we're in it. Just like that, we're in it, guys. I'm mentally out of it. Hopefully 3 Pokemon. I definitely think I can win. I just never know if it's a guaranteed win. Okay, not the start I was expecting. We're looking at an electric type move, like Spark or Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt probably. Mixed in with, what's, like, I'm thinking Magnet Bomb or something like that. Flash Cannon. Can Flamey take like several hits? I would hope so, because Flamey is my best switch in here. I think he's gonna take a hit. I'm hoping it to steal. It wouldn't be a steel type attack, right? Because it was my gerbil that was out. It's just sometimes the game doesn't. The trainer. Oh my gosh, bro! It's just so corny, bro. I didn't prepare for a freaking Magneton. All right, we're gonna have to switch it up. I'm genuinely annoyed about that, but it's cool. We're gonna go to Mask. We're gonna use a completely different strategy that I was hoping not to have to rely on, but whatever. Thunderbolt spam, okay, but hopefully we can take it without getting paralyzed twice. Like, what is this crap? We could Fire Punch, we could Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna Fire Punch and hope that it does a decent amount of damage. Yo, bro is just gonna spam too. That's what's crazy, and it does so much. It's a critical hit. Oh my god, I can't stand this game anymore, bro. Oh my god, don't let me lose to freaking Magneton. I just wasted all my resources getting that guy, bro. Should I encore him just to make sure he keeps thunderbolting? Oh my god, and then this, bro, and then this. Please eat that. Eat that, bro. This guy is a wimp. Alright, we need to sacrifice. It is time for the sacrificial blushy play. I can't let loafing around be the reason why I lose this fight. So we're taking that Thunderbolt to the face. This guy is spamming, bro. This is ridiculous. The last thing I expected was a freaking Azumarill, bro. Oh, I mean, a freaking electric type, man. I can't believe that was a one Pokemon I would have never expected. I was really thinking Bronzong. I was so sure he was gonna start with what's his face? Steelix and then go into Bronzong right after. Alright, we have an issue now because I don't know where to go from here. Sloth is not taking those hits well. I mean, I guess Savior can take it pretty well. I do expect her to take like 3 to 4, but this is again. Oh. Alright, well, there's one thing I can do about that. Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. And then this guy wants to spam. Spam, bro. It's just spam. He has to run out eventually, too, which is the more frustrating part. It's like, when does that come in? My god, this guy is going nuts. Nuts, bro. He's just going bananas. How many Thunderbolts has it been? Like 8 to 9, because there was also pressure on the field. So I don't know. We're gonna have to use Psychic and just hope it does like a third, a half, a full. Thank God, man. This freaking Magneton. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. This guy went berserk, spamming those Thunderbolts, bro. Oh my god. Jesus. Yo, I'm actually so upset. Get me out of here, man. Alright. Now, this is complicated because we really just have Gerbil who can do anything here. And I don't know what this guy wants to go for. Earthquake? Metal Burst? What is that, like for... I don't know, bro. I don't really care. I'm surfing, bro. I'm just surf. It's 3 surfs. I'm estimating 3 surfs. 2 for this guy, 1 for the Steelix. I don't really care, bro. I'm over it, bro. I'm so over it. I hope that's not enough to stop me from... Okay, bro is missing everything, bro. You're a Steel-type gym leader, and your strongest Pokemon was an Electric-type Pokemon spamming electric moves. This is ridiculous, bro. Aren't you ashamed? Aren't you? Have you no shame? Oh my gosh. Enough. I've had enough. 10 surfs. I don't care if it's 1,000,000 surfs. Just get him out of here. Gerbil is going to the end. I do not care, bro. That's it. I'm over it. It's done. It's done. Bastiodon, out of here, bro. Out. Out. I'm so pissed off, man. This is crazy. And I only get, I was about to say I only get 873 for that? Alright, well, what's this? My last one? This is where we make our stand. Clearly, Jesus Christ, I wanted to Aqua Ring so badly in the beginning, but I just didn't because I thought it was going to be smooth sailing, but I guess not. Anyway, with Steelix, I'm not as worried. I mean, he can survive, I'm sure, but will he? He won't. There you freaking go, man. I wasn't even worried. What was he gonna do? Iron Tail, Gyro Ball? Like, I think Gerbil could have resisted that pretty well. Yo, you're disgusting, bro. With a freaking Magneton. Oh, like my most tanky Pokemon. Bam, like that, like nothing. Just bam, just take him out of the way, bro. Oh my god, it's disgusting behavior from this game. Disgusting. Okay, I'm back. You're strong enough to take down my prize team of Pokemon. In recognition of that power, I give you this, the Mind Badge. May receive the Mind Badge from Byron. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Byron. I'm so grateful to you, you disgusting animal, bro. Okay, yes, all the basic stuff. Here, take this too. Okay, please. He's just saying how I can control level 70 Pokemon, as if that matters. He gave me Flash Cannon. Thanks so much. And he had nothing important to say. Thank you so much for being a douchebag. I hate you. You horrible creature. You demon. You... I don't even know how to begin to describe the emotions of spending an hour training to watch that same Pokemon die. Oh my gosh, both of them. Claydol and now what's his face? Oh, you too, bro. Hey. Hey. Oh my gosh. I can't even get into character, bro. The Dusclops, that's who I was talking about. Anyway. Hey, that's the Mind Badge. Good going. You're tough enough to consider becoming the Pokemon champ. Of course, I'm tougher, so it's not going to actually happen. Anyway, May, come with me to the library. Oh, now is the library part. I could give two flying little shits, bro. Oh my gosh. Screw you, bro. Now we gotta bury our Pokemon, bro. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Seeing Blaziken like that really scared the hell out of me, man. Yo, bro, I threw out the Blaziken and he just immediately got paralyzed. It defeated the whole purpose. Paralyzed and half his health gone, like nothing. My gosh, bro. I'm so upset. Dusclops mask, you came and you did not conquer, bro. I mean, yeah, bro. Like, I expected so much more. I was talking about the freaking Reaper cloth. Blushy, you are a goated one. Oh my gosh, you and freaking Tiny have been such a detrimental part of this run, and you're just gone. Just gone, bro. I had to throw you into the gutter, bro, because of freaking spamming Magneton, man. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is pathetic. This is the saddest lineup of Pokemon I could have ever seen. And this guy, well, we're gonna figure something out. Hopefully, I will say a huge thanks to Gerbil. Very clutch this episode. Has done so much work to keep the rest of my team alive. And Sloth and Gardevoir, honestly, and Savior have also been super clutch, so I'm really grateful for those. Blaziken, I'm so sad, bro. Like, I'm so sad. Like, you're just not doing your job, bro. Okay. Well, I'm lost for words, honestly. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm upset. I'm happy that we're going to reform the team to be a new flower that buds in a completely different form. I'm excited for that in the next episode, but as of this episode, piss off, man. As they say, piss off. Because this is crazy, bro. Like, just straight abuse from this stupid game. Making me do all this leveling up, to then take it all away from me? Nah, man, screw that. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Yeah, just thanks and goodbye. That's all.